Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the brand Laurence Dumont. Laurence Dumont is a French niche brand from France, and they have been around for quite a long time. I think about maybe 30 or 40 years, and they have a super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. The only thing is, for some reason, they are quite unknown. They're quite under the radar. They are quite they don't have that much limelight, which I don't understand myself. I unboxed and reviewed one of their fragrances before, and that was a Vanille Noir, and that was a beauty, smoky vanilla plus the spiciness plus chestnut and things like that, which was absolutely gorgeous. So when I saw this, it's called basically vanille bourbon or bourbon vanilla, I had to get it to see how they're doing. So this one in United Kingdom you can find it under £40, and for that price this is a very good fragrance. First thing first, in terms of presentation, they are on the simple side, very simple, very minimalistic, which is a good thing for the environment, for our pocket as well. So the box is very simple, but it does a job, which is protecting the bottle. The bottles are all cylinder classical bottle, which are they do the job perfectly. The only thing is with atomizer, this one is not, look at this, so it gives a little bit of juice. So every 2 to 3 sprays of this, it would be in one normal sprayer. So that's why you have to keep in mind, when you spray this, is like a quarter or a third of what you should get. And that's why you should be a little bit on the heavy on the trigger, not because you're putting more, but because you're not putting less, because of the sprayer is not as good. So the sprayer is very minimalistic. You go psh, psh. But if you put every 2 to 3 sprays of this, it will be one sprayer. Okay, basically. So I went 15 sprays of this, 7 or 8 on the skin, 7 or 8 on t-shirt, and that was ample enough for me to smell it almost all day. In terms of performance, is moderate to good. For Eau de Perfume plus the composition in here, I was expecting a little bit more, because the one I unboxed and reviewed, the first one, which was Vanille Noir, that one was a beast mode. It's absolutely beast in terms of longevity and in terms of projection. But this one is on the moderate to good side. On my skin went up to 5 hours. On t-shirt it goes up to 7 hours, so it is a bit on the moderate side. In terms of projection, similar story, an arm length of projection for an hour or so, and after that slowly subside. But you always have a little bubble, little cloud and a little trail. As I said, you need to go a little bit heavy on the trigger because the spray doesn't put out that much spray. So if you go up to maybe 15 to 20 sprays of this, it'd be a normal 10 sprayer in a normal sprayer. So just bear that in mind. So in terms of performance, moderate to good, maybe moderate, let's not say good. But what you're getting here is the smell. The smell is beautiful, but you need to love your vanilla, because this is first and foremost vanilla perfume, and the vanilla here, it dominates, is the star of the show. It's the centerpiece of this perfume, and there is no escape from it. So it's vanilla, vanilla, more vanilla, and the vanilla in here is done very well. It's very smooth, it's very rounded, it's almost buttery smooth, and that is telltale sign of good perfumery and good ingredients in here. Although for the price under £40, we're not expecting to be a natural vanilla, because natural vanilla in terms of perfumery, in terms of perfume oils, are very, very expensive. It's one of the most expensive perfume materials in the world. So for that, we're not expecting a natural vanilla in here, but smells very, very close to the natural vanilla. So smells almost identical to it. So they've done a good job of mixing many ingredients in here to come up with that beautiful bourbon vanilla like smell. And for that, it's very, very good. So if you like this kind of fragrances, you love the smell of this. Um, in terms of age, this is ageless. I would say from 18 to 180, anybody can wear it. In terms of gender, is bang in the middle, unisex. I wore it for the last 2 days and I enjoyed it completely. My wife wore it for the last 2 days and she enjoyed it as well. Although she's not a big fan of vanilla fragrances, for some reason she liked this. I am the same category. I'm not a huge fan of vanilla perfumes, but for some reason this one agrees with me and I really enjoyed it. So in terms of occasion, this is one of those Swiss Army knives. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, formal, info, anything you want. It's very, very versatile. Similar in terms of in the season, is very, very versatile. You can use it in winter, in summer. The only thing is, if the summer is very, very high heat, it could be a little bit on the cloying side, because this is very, very sweet fragrance. Obviously it's dominated by vanilla, and vanilla is giving it a big sweetness in here. So as I said, this is dominated by vanilla, and the vanilla is very well done. After the vanilla is the coconut, so you need to like your coconut based fragrances as well. Although the coconut is not a huge player, but it is the biggest player after vanilla. Vanilla by far is the most dominant player here. After the vanilla is the coconut, and the coconut is giving it a little bit of that buttery, little bit of that seasidey feel, not too much, just a hint. Okay, and let me read you the ingredients. We take it from there. So on top we have vanilla. Yes, this is dominated by vanilla, more vanilla. In the mid we have toffee, anise, and red berries. I'm not getting that much toffee. I'm getting more like chocolate than toffee. So again, it's a nuance. It's not a big player, but it is a similar to chocolatey feel. Maybe a little bit of yeah, caramelly, toffee, chocolatey feel to it overall. Anise is not a big player. It's just again another nuance in here. But what I notice on my skin is the cinnamon. The cinnamon in here is much bigger than the anise, and the cinnamon plus a little bit of nutmeg in here, giving it that spicy feel as well. Again, they're not a huge player, they are nuances. The berry, again, same story. There's a feel of dry fruitiness into this perfume, but is not a huge player. Again, is in the background mainly. The coconut after vanilla is the biggest player. After coconut is the spices. Of the spices is the chocolatey feel. After the chocolatey feel is the fruity feel, and after all of those is a hint of muskiness. Again, the musk in here is clean. Overall, this fragrance is very clean. Is nothing animalic about it, none of those, and it's very, very friendly, very crowd pleasing. It's one of those people pleaser. It's one of those attention garner. It's very easygoing. It's very vast majority of people we like this. Unless you don't like vanilla, then that's a different kettle of fish altogether. So vanilla by far the biggest player, dominant player, huge player. After that is the sweetness of the vanilla, which is very, very sweet. From 0 to 10, 10 being sweetest, this is around 7 to 8, so it's very sweet. Later on it subsides a little bit, maybe a point or two, but it doesn't go away. The sweetness stays there till the end of this fragrance. Hint of powderiness and dustiness to this fragrance. Coconut is the biggest player of the vanilla, but again it's not a huge player, it's just a nuance in here. Muskiness, again very, very underlined muskiness, but in a very small amount. And is the spices, which are the anise, the cinnamon and the nutmeg, are very noticeable in here. Caramelly, maybe chocolatey, caramelly. What was the other one? Yeah, toffee feel. So toffee, caramel, chocolatey feel to it to some extent as well. And overall, this is a very well done fragrance for the price. For the price, you cannot beat it. The only thing is the performance is not huge. I was expecting a little bit more. As I said, the first one I unboxed and reviewed Vanille Noir was a beast mode, and for that I bought this. I was thinking it's going to be similar performance, but unfortunately this is not. It's not bad. About 5 hours on my skin, about 7 hours on t-shirt, so it's not a bad player, it's not a bad performer, but it's not as big as the first one I had. So if you like this kind of fragrances, if you like a big vanilla, if you like a smooth, if you like a rounded, if you like a good perfumery, if you like it smells great, this is for you. I recommend it for people who like vanilla first and foremost. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, you motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. And if you want to purchase one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker, everything is me, I'm the creator. So from zero to the scratch to the product is all me doing it. And I have 20 of them in my lineup, and they're all beast mode. They're all very, very big in terms of personalities, and in terms of uniqueness and artistic. They are very, very artistic and unique, and you never smell anything anywhere else like them, because I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them huge and bold and big. Thank you very much as always for showing me support and love, and I leave them in the link. Thank you, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.